In the last video, we set up a function that will calculate how many points we need based on where we hit, such as limbs giving us 50, torso 60, neck 70, etc. Now this is not quite set up yet, as this is only supposed to run whenever we actually kill the zombie. If we make a normal hit on the zombie that doesn't kill him, we would only get 10 points, because that's just how, Nazi Zombies is set up. So in order to do that, we would have to create some sort of health system. But first, before that, I want to actually alter how our client to server kind of hit detection works. So currently, if I go to our 1911 class, go to the client portion, what we do is we perform the line trace on the client, just like normal, and then we call a server RPC and pass in our weapons muzzle, location, and rotation. And then on the server RPC, it's simply going to run the same exact stuff again. Now, this is fine if we had targets that were completely stationary, but since the zombies are going to be moving, middle of an animation, and that kind of stuff, we can't really rely on this. So if there's like any decent amount of lag or someone has, high ping throughout the game, this might not really give us an accurate depiction, or not an accurate depiction, but an accurate result compared to the clients. So the server might say, oh, you hit the left arm, whereas you actually, on your screen, you shot him in the middle of the chest. So that's what we're going to fix. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to make it take in an array of F hit results. So to do that, we go to our weapon base. We're going to change the parameters for our server fire function to be a const t array of F hit result as a reference. Then I'm going to call it hit results and start replacing all the parameters in the header and CPP, like so. Then in our 1911 class, we overrode the server fire implementation, so we're going to replace the parameters for that in both the header and the CPP, just like so. And once that's done, inside of our server fire implementation, what we want to do is we want to replace our hit results. So we're already passing in our own variable called hit results, so we no longer need to perform the separate line trace for variables that no longer exist inside of this function. Instead, we're going to be using our current hit results for the information. Now, because this is a constant reference, we need to dereference, well, not dereference, I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head, but just remove the and symbol before result, and it'll fix the for loop. And now we need to change the parameters for firing. So we have our server fire. What we're going to do is we're going to pass in hit results, which is our hit results array right here. And that's all. So now we can compile and just confirm that everything is working as intended on the client. Nothing's really changed. And we are good to go to wrap this video up and start working on health. Okay, now let's check it out. Playing with two clients. Client 2, get a headshot, saying head. Shot to the limbs, torso, limbs, head. So I'd say it's good enough. Well, we at least know it's working properly. So we now have accurate hits from the client to the server. Now we just need, I'm going to go ahead and make a comment here to do checking to prevent cheating. Just hopefully this will be something I come back to and will remember. But that is all for now. I actually wrote this comment out there. Yeah, that's going to be all for now. and I will see you in the next one where we implement health for our zombie. So I will see you then.